Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. We start with a high-profile political visit. Vice President J.D. Vance is in La Crosse. He'll be here promoting the Trump administration's so-called Big Beautiful Bill. We have live team coverage for you. Starting with News 8 Now's Allison Ferget. She's live inside Mid-City Steel, where Vance will speak. Allison.
Vance is expected to hit the stage in about an hour, and this crowd is excited to hear from him. We spoke to a few audience members who say they're happy with the Trump administration's crackdown on immigration and emphasis on domestic manufacturing. One audience member says she hopes Vance brings that American first attitude to this afternoon's speech.
I think creating opportunities, focusing on America first, and how do we grow our businesses here, and how do we bring other people, other businesses out of country into America to create jobs.
Audience members also mentioned their support to the Trump administration's stance on crime, saying they want to see, quote, our streets cleaned up. We will have full coverage of Vance's speech tonight in our evening shows. Reporting in La Crosse, Allison Ferget, News 8 Now.
All right, Allison, thank you. And Vance's visit also drawing some protests. News 8 Now's Grace Monk has that part of our live coverage. Grace.
We're here in Copeland Park, where Wish Dems is holding a counter-protest. I'm joined here by La Crosse County Democrats co-chair William Garcia. So, William, can you talk to me about why we're here doing this protest today?
We're here because J.D. Vance has come to La Crosse to try and sell us on how great tariffs and the big, beautiful bill for billionaires is. But here in La Crosse, we know the truth. We know that all of our prices, from groceries to school supplies to gasoline, are all higher because of these terrible policies. And we want Vance and the other Republican people in the administration to know that we're not going to stand for it.
Yeah, so right before this, there was an informational session held about how the Big Beautiful Bill will impact Medicaid. What do you want people to take away from that?
Here in the third CD, 30,000 people are going to lose their Medicaid coverage because of this bill. A lot more are actually going to see their premiums, their Obamacare premiums, go up significantly. So either you're going to lose your health care or your health care is going to be more expensive. But either way, this is a terrible bill for us.
We have people lined up along the sidewalk here today. What do you think of the turnout?
It's amazing. I mean, with 48 hours notice on a Thursday at noon, it just goes to show how upset people are at this administration and how much they're desperate to really have their voice be heard.
Great. Thank you so much, William. And protesters will be along Copeland Avenue today until 1. Reporting in La Crosse, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
All right, Grace, thank you. And happening now, Governor Tony Evers is in Prairie du Chien touting a spending bill of his own. Earlier this week, he announced more than $18 million in community development block grants. Today, the governor will speak to local leaders about their plans for the funding and how rural communities are being impacted by President Trump's funding cuts. We'll have more coverage for you coming up in our evening newscasts. Developing now, Minnesota in mourning with the nation after a deadly school shooting there. It comes as we're learning more about the shooter who killed 2 kids and injured more than a dozen others. CBS's Nydia Cavazos is following the latest from Minneapolis.
Mourners set up tributes this morning to the young victims of Wednesday's deadly shooting at Annunciation Catholic Church in Minneapolis.
Where's the shooter?
Terrifying footage provided to CBS News by a parent shows panicked children running out of the chapel moments after a shooter opened fire during morning mass. 2 children, just 8 and 10 years old, were killed.
This is an unspeakable tragedy. Thoughts and prayers, they're certainly welcome, but they're not enough. These kids were literally in church praying.
5th grader Weston Halsney says he ran and hid under a pew after he heard the gunshots.
My friend Victor saved me though, because he laid on top of me, but he got hit. And I hope he's good in the hospital.
The shooting happened on the student's 3rd day of the school year. Police say the shooter, 23-year-old Robin Westman, died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. According to police, Westman had been a student at the school, and the shooter's mother had also worked there in the past. Investigators say they are now looking into a video it appears that Weston made.
We're also aware of a manifesto that the shooter had timed to be released on YouTube. That content has since been taken down.
Investigators say the video contains weapon inscriptions with hateful, disturbing messages targeting blacks, Jews, Hispanics, and President Trump. The investigation is also digging into writings from what seems like the shooter's journal, including sketches of a church and rows of pews. The FBI says the case is being investigated as domestic terrorism and a hate crime targeting Catholics. Nidia Cavazos, CBS News, Minneapolis.
All right, take a look at the low cloud activity that's still here. It's been kind of dissipating as we finish out the morning hours going into your afternoon. Rainfall is now tracked out to the east there, as you can see over Michigan. Eventually, as we get into it, you've got the skies opening up now. 70 degrees you get into Eau Claire. Feels like 70 degrees out there as well. And in fact, as you get into La Crosse, your skies are opening up now. Fog is kind of moving off the river there. You're also looking at the possibility of some variable winds. They'll be fairly light for now, but current temperatures in the 70s. Widespread with some 60s up to the north, as you can see, with that cooler air coming in. We'll also find ourselves getting up to about 78 degrees today under northerly winds. And over in Eau Claire, you're looking at, again, northeast winds, 76 degrees under mostly sunny skies. We'll get into everybody else holding on to some widespread 70s today. In fact, as we get into it, we have warmer temperatures leading into your holiday weekend. I'll have more about that coming up for you in a moment.
All right, Art, we'll see you later. Thank you. The White House is in a reported feud with the boss of the Centers for Disease Control less than a month after she was confirmed. The Trump administration now firing CDC Director Susan Manaras. The White House said in a statement she's not aligned with the president's agenda of making America healthy again.
The agency is in trouble and we need to fix it. And we are fixing it. And it may be that some people should not be working there anymore.
Attorneys for Manaras argue she was targeted for refusing to, quote, rubber stamp unscientific, reckless directives. Those movies and TV shows you've purchased on Amazon don't actually belong to you. Now Amazon's facing a lawsuit over that situation. A class action is accusing the company of baiting customers. The person who filed says she purchased episodes of a TV series but later found they were no longer available. And YouTube subscribers, YouTube TV that is, will still be able to watch Fox, at least for now. The company is reaching a short-term extension to their distribution deal. A blackout of all of Fox's content was scheduled to go into effect last night. It would have affected millions across the country. It's unclear how long the extension will last. Still to come for us here at noon, thousands of Fords are being recalled. Which vehicles officials say could leave you in the blind? And new AI protections, the new safeguards being proposed for vulnerable people and minors, coming to ChatGPT.
Right now, it's the Labor Day sale at Home Furniture. Get up to 15% off sale prices plus 3-year special financing. Choose from the largest in-stock selection of living room, dining room, and mattresses, plus free in-store design service. It's our best Labor Day sale, now at Home Furniture.
Get an 11% rebate on your roofing project at Menards with Owens Corning Shingles. Your roof is the first line of defense against the elements and enhances the appearance of your home. Owens Corning Duration Shingles offer ultimate protection and impressive curb appeal. Choose from 24 colors of Owens Corning Duration Shingles and get an 11% rebate now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
A home you love, a business that endures. It takes your vision, your hard work, and your dedication to bring them to life. The right tools help. Case IH truly understands your vision and what you need to achieve it. That's why we build the equipment, the local dealer and service network, and the data and tech you want today and tomorrow. Because we don't just build our equipment to work. We built it to work for you.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
How are people 60 and older showing up these days?
Feeding the community.
Bringing a smile. Spreading the love.
During the Labor Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get up to $700 off Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets, plus a $300 home shopping card with free white glove delivery and pay no interest for 5 years. The Tempur-Pedic Labor Day sale at Home Sleep Express.
Welcome back. Ford is recalling hundreds of thousands of trucks because the instrument panel could go dark, and ChatGPT says it's adding extra safeguards for teen users. Chipotle is giving out free food to some NCAA athletes. CBS News' Jesse Mitchell has the latest business news headlines.
Ford is recalling more than 350,000 pickup trucks over an instrument panel issue. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says the panel can fail, which means drivers may not see critical information like vehicle speed or warning lights, increasing the risk of a crash. The recall affects some 2025 and 2026 F-Series models, including the F-150. Impacted owners can take the vehicles to a Ford dealership for a free repair. OpenAI says it's making changes to ChatGPT that include protections for vulnerable people and minors. Parental controls will be included in those additions. The announcement came after the company was sued this week by the family of Adam Rain, a 16-year-old who took his own life last spring. The lawsuit alleges the chatbot engaged with the teen on suicide methods, and it claims that the company chose not to enact safeguards, despite knowing that some people can become emotionally attached to its bots. In a statement, OpenAI expressed sympathy to the Rain family and said it is reviewing the legal filing. And just in time for week 1 of college football, Chipotle has announced a new partnership to fuel some student athletes to victory. The chain is giving gift cards to around 2,000 athletes at The Ohio State University, University of Florida, and University of Georgia for free Chipotle meals throughout their entire sports seasons. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Coming up, the mental health impact when your partner ignores you to look at their phone and how certain foods can cause asthma in children. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening on Wall Street this afternoon. Stay with us. We're back after this break.
Huge selection of rugs and cowhide under the white tent next to Carl's Appliance in Onalaska. Multiple sizes, including round rugs and so much more. Hurry in. Don't miss this one-of-a-kind sale.
Carl's Labor Day sale is on right now. This is our way of saying thanks for shopping Carl's. Save up to 45% on major appliances. Plus, get up to $1,000 on bonus rebates. All TVs are on sale. Save up to $925 on Serta mattresses. Save on grills during our end-of-the-season clearance. Save up to 70% on in-stock TV stands and consoles. Come see us. Carl's Labor Day sale is on right now.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
I was lying on the grass of Sunday morning of last week, indulging in my self-defeat. I know it's up for me, making sure I'm not in too deep, keep bursting on my feet.
Huge selection of rugs and cowhide under the white tent next to Carl's Appliance in Onalaska. Inventory is priced to sell, so stop in today. Multiple sizes, including round rugs and so much more. Hurry in. Don't miss this one-of-a-kind sale.
Just feels like coming home.
I'm ready, and I'm on time. Our show, it's a place to share your stories, to laugh, to get weird. Don't move. You know that feeling when you find your people and everything just clicks? Come join us. We saved you a seat.
Drew returns September 8th.
In In our medical news today, kids' unhealthy diets could be linked to a severe form of asthma. A Children's Hospital of Philadelphia study found fatty foods that cause obesity can also cause lung inflammation in children. Researchers say these dietary fats, often found in processed foods, can even cause asthma in children who aren't obese. This type of asthma is even more difficult to treat than allergic asthma. New research suggesting cannabis-based products could help insomnia. A study in the UK monitored insomnia patients for 18 months and found patients reported taking cannabis-based medical products reported better sleep quality. The patients also reported less anxiety and depression, but more research is needed to see if the products are safe and effective as treatment for the common sleep condition. And does your partner ever ignore you to look at their phone? It could be causing some lasting harm, turns out. Researchers at the University of Southampton found people with emotional insecurities reported more depression, lower self-esteem, and greater resentment when their partner snubbed them to look at their phones. It also led to people retaliating by going online to get validation from others. As we head to break, we'll take a live look from City Cam 8. Art's in next with a look at our weekend holiday forecast. Stay with us.
Whatever you were thinking, think even bigger. It's the King Furniture Labor Day sale. Bigger selection, bigger discounts, bigger savings than ever before. Furnish an entire room and save up to 50% off. Now that's what we call big. Plus, trade in your old furniture and get even more off your new purchase. And don't worry about the heavy lifting. Delivery and haul away are free. Deals this big won't last forever. Get to King Furniture. The Labor Day sale is going on now.
We really care about our employees and their families, and then also the community as a whole.
We have a lot of really good employees. It's like a family around here.
The customer is always number one. That's always our goal, to get them running.
Having Carrier as our main product, with the support that they give us, the commitment to their product, to our people, is outstanding.
From the first call that you make, we'll take care of you every step of the way.
And air conditioning, your comfort is our business.
A great percentage of what we do at the Pump House Regional Arts Center is impacted by tourists.
The more people that we can get into the La Crosse area, the more I can provide for the people in our neighborhoods, the employees that I can help take care of, and just generally a better quality of life for us and our surrounding area.
The increased tourism means more business to us, means that we need to hire more staffing to accommodate for the fuel sales, to accommodate getting the rentals ready.
The Power of Tourism, brought to you by Explore La Crosse.
They often say variety is the spice of life. Well, if that's what you're looking for, the Board Store is your destination, because we have variety. We have windows and doors. We have siding. We have sunrooms. We have kitchens. We have bathrooms. We have flooring. We have tile. Whatever your home improvement needs are, interior or exterior, there's no better destination than the Board Store showrooms at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
All right, good afternoon to you. As we get into it here, we're looking at drier air coming in from the north. As you can see, that continue to drive right through La Crosse as well. We have high pressure just pretty much well up to our north, though, of the Great Lakes. And as you see this moisture continue to track in, this is coming in from the west and will continue to do so. We've got high pressure, as you can see, up to the north, and we've got also high pressure all the way down towards Kentucky as well. And this is going to continue to just wrap some moisture right into our region gradually as we go into the next few days. We're holding on to the possibility of this as we continue on going into Friday as high pressure tracks a little bit more to the east, and this continues to happen. We're going to see this continue to drive out with moisture trying to get back in for your Friday and for your Saturday. We'll take a look at how this all shapes up for today, though. You're going to see gradually wrapping around here and over the next few shifts here as we go right through it. We're seeing today, though, holding on to at least 4 o'clock, getting into temperatures in the upper 70s. We're also looking at some moisture coming back again, some light showers down by Bosquel and Prairie du Chien to finish out the evening with more moisture trying to drag drag itself up to the north, and eventually it starts to sag back down. You're going to see this kind of move down towards Eau Claire going into your Friday morning hours. We're also going to be mixing in some fog and low cloud activity returning as well. We'll see this continue on all the way through into the 11 o'clock hour, holding on for Friday, picking up some showers working across the river and then tracking for La Crosse back over to Black River Falls. Eau Claire gets in that as well, and that tracks down to Viroqua, getting into portions of Richland Center and Prairie du Chien and Boscobel as that continues to move out of the region. Once we get deeper into the evening hours, more showers continue to drop back down from the north, coming from Minneapolis, and then gets back to Winona, back to La Crosse again, with light to moderate rainfall potential, and it continues to drive all the way into the midnight hour for Saturday. That continues to pick up again all the way down to Prairie du Chien and Boscobel and Richland Center, as well as portions of Sparta, Black River Falls, and of course Eau Claire. It continues to pick up even more so as we roll right through it. So it's like a 20 to about a 40% chance, possibly a 60% chance to finish out for Saturday. Then drier conditions ensue as we finish out into the afternoon. You can see some of that moisture working just west of the river. And as we carry over to how this all shapes up, we go into tomorrow's forecast. As you can see for Saturday for La Crosse, for tomorrow, you're seeing at least a 20% chance increasing into the evening to a 40% chance. Once you get into areas right by Friday for areas along in Eau Claire, you're looking at a 30 to 60% chance moving into the forecast as well. Winds will be variable switching. Again, you see them from the north and tracking to the west, or I should say going eastward, and then eventually going all the way back up to the north again from the south. And then once again, they see winds getting up to 30 miles per hour just to the west of the river, and eventually coming back with winds coming up from the south and then tracking out from the east, working back to the west, and the forecast going into your Saturday. Take a look at what I've got going on for you. The highs for Friday, you're looking at the 70s widespread. You're going to do similar conditions for your Saturday, picking up conditions up to 80 degrees possibly, and then going right back into how this all shapes up going into your Sunday forecast with widespread 70s returning, picking up the possibility of some Sunday rainfall potential. You can see that continuing on from the afternoon into the evening hours. Rainfall potential about a half an inch or less in the forecast. And as we go through the next few days, going through your holidays, you're looking at temperatures warming back up again after the low to middle 70s, getting up to the upper 70s as we go through Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then we drop those temperatures right back down to the upper 60s to the low 60s going into Wednesday and Thursday.
All right, and there goes summer. Bye-bye. Thank you, Art. Coming up next, move over Philly. There's a new cheesesteak in town, and it's from the Arctic. Behold the reindeer cheesesteak. We will show you more about it just after the break.
What will you find at Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique? Everything you need and more. See our selection of Polish pottery, cookware, olive oils and vinegar, and our gadget wall. Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique, located inside Wesco and Sparta. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Everybody I talked to suggested I go with Hupy and Abraham as my attorney. That's exactly what I did, and I'm glad I did.
Is Hupy and Abraham the best at getting the most cash for their clients? Those in the know seem to think so.
If you're seriously injured, you need a serious attorney. That's it.
Tell them you mean business. Call 800-800-5678. Hupy and Abraham, voted best personal injury law firm.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
The feeling is mutual.
Everything's made fresh.
everything.
It's our pleasure.
This is me and my happy place.
I wouldn't trade our Culver's for any other restaurant.
Culver's.
We love our guests.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is me and my happy place.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Experience the value of a clear, beautiful property with Red Cedar Line and Lot Clearing. With 40-plus years experience in the forestry industry, we take great care to preserve the integrity of your land. From fence and property lines to easement and right-of-way, we clear lines and lots of all types. Family owned and operated, Red Cedar Line and Lot Clearing will work with you to build a comprehensive estimate and assist you in all your agricultural maintenance needs. So contact us today.
Welcome to Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique. Whether you're a gourmet cook or an aspiring foodie, we have something for your style and taste. See our selection of gourmet cookware, bakeware, and appliances. Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique. Stop in today and tell them Peyton sent you.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
There's a new cheesesteak and folks are chowing down. Spoiler alert, it's also the name of a popular movie and it is from the Arctic. Behold the reindeer cheesesteak. A food truck in Sweden is selling it. People are lining up for a taste. It does look good. You can also get one with moose meat.
In England we have like game like deer and venison and pheasant, partridge, but it's not gamey like that, so it hasn't got that really strong flavour. So I think it's nicer and more people probably like it for that.
At $26 a pop, it's reportedly the most expensive sandwich in Europe. All right, let's have them on Foodie Friday. Stay with us. Art's back with a final check of the weather when we come back.
During the big summer sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $500 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
The Throwdown. Rhyme and Rage. Ho-Chunk Gaming, Black River Falls. Hip hop meets hard rock. With Beastie Boys tribute, Rhymin' and Stealin'. Plus, Renegades of Rage, Rage Against the Machine tribute. They'll face off in the Ultimate Throwdown. Friday, October 10th. Tickets start at $35 with $15 rewards play for each ticket sold. Must be 21 or over to attend. Only at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Black River Falls.
It's that time of year again. Oktoberfest is back with 4 days of fun. Each day is jam-packed with activities to get your Gemütler kite on. Join us for the parades, games, tapping of the golden keg, craft beer, and more. Free admission on Sunday with fun for families and all ages. September 25th through the 28th, we're celebrating German heritage in the most premier festival around. Don't miss Das Beste Fest in the Midwest. Get tickets at OktoberfestUSA.com.
How are people 60 and older showing up these days?
Feeding the community.
Bringing a smile. Spreading the love.
During the Labor Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
Okay, later on this evening and overnight, we're looking at fog redeveloping here, coming up from the south and continuing to billow up. Most of it is tracking to the west, where you also have over the next few days increasing temperatures for your holiday weekend. In fact, with a little bit of rainfall here and there as well.
All right. Thank you for joining us today at noon. We will see you back here tonight at 5. Until then, have a great day.